is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Will Burn Shenanigans. We'll be always coming to shenanigans on this channel. If you new, smash that subscribe button. Join this amazing family. Keep helping this family grow. Be a part of it. We do giveaways over here, so you want to be a part of that also.
I was going to say, we're like the flower, water us so we can grow.
Wow, look at you. Oh, we going back into my man M, but this is not M like in it. This is what do rappers think about Eminem? And I feel like this is different parts. They said there's multiple parts to this, so this is part one of that. Ooh, I'm curious to know, because if people honest, really honest, I mean, be honest. If you fear Eminem, just say that.
Really? That's where you went?
I want to know if the game is on here. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Nick Cannon, too.
Let's see.
He ain't considered a rapper, but, you know, throw Nick Cannon out there. We're going to put Nick Cannon in the mix.
Put a little bigger.
You always need something bigger. Handle for what you got already.
Stop.
Black people, the people who are the originators of this shit, we don't fucking listen to Eminem.
I know a lot of black people that consider Eminem the GOAT. Who? A lot of people. Who? A lot of people my age. Black people, teenagers, young adults at the time. Being honest.
I think if you did a real survey, bro.
So you did a real survey.
I'm just saying. Well, no, not.
We need to. Don't be sarcastic.
We need to.
Don't come at me with sarcasm.
Why do you feel that Eminem is the king of hip hop?
I don't know.
Lyrically, the execution, his knowledge of the craft, his respect for the craft, that he pays homage a lot, and I think that he's still spitting that hard shit.
Hip hop at the time Eminem came out more than ever was more biased and more racial than ever.
Right.
There's no way hip hop would have gave it up to a white boy unless he was fucking phenomenal. And when he came out, he was so nasty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Niggas, that's what she's saying. Niggas did not want it was a lot of niggas. Why they didn't give him the smoke when he came out?
Right.
Nobody wanted to
and
smoke.
we heard from Dre how hard it was to get people to accept.
And that's what I relate back to, like, somebody like how they do in the beginning was like, oh, nobody listening. Y'all was, I think more or less they was scared of him. Like you said, like, Fat Joe sitting there telling you, like, they was scared when he came out. This is a white boy coming into a predominantly black rap industry. And it's like Larry Bird going to the NBA with shape black. He was like, oh my God, like, dude, now I'm. That's how Eminem came in. And now y'all like, who is it? You ain't gonna give him his throne.
Dre knew he had something.
I'm grabbing him. Like, you ain't. And probably his first diss track, they probably said, yikes.
Dre was like, I want that one.
Thank you.
No,
you know?
We ain't gotta hear it from Dre. We know the truth, nigga. We are hip hop. You see that fucking picture back there, the XL with Slick Rick, with Cool Herc, with Fat Joe, Rakim, nigga. We are hip hop. We know hip hop. They would have never gave that nigga that lane right there, Eminem. He was phenomenal.
In my mind, he's the greatest rapper that ever lived. And that's arguably whatever you want. We can debate on this all day.
That's for sure.
Okay? Yeah. I'm saying M is the greatest rapper of all times in my mind.
That's what I said.
Okay.
The greatest rapper infinity all time is Eminem.
Wait a minute, why'd you diss him?
Because that was the game.
I was waiting for this to come up.
That was the young.
See, if I was Eminem, I would have dissed and brought this video up in my diss.
No.
You said I was the greatest. Now you're gonna diss me.
But Eminem and Jay go hand in hand, man. It's just, you know, you can't say Jay without saying Eminem because they're both collectively great artists. They've sold. They got it all. They got it all, man.
Give me Jay. This in any order too. Give me M.
Let's go.
Pac. Give me Big.
I like this.
Yeah, and give me Snoop. These are
fire.
Yep.
It's a fire five.
Yeah, definitely.
Fire lineup.
These are the cats that inspire me like the most in doing music for sure.
That's amazing.
And if you break down how I approach lyrics, you can hear the influence each and every one of these dudes.
I'm gonna have to go back in.
There's not one nigga in the industry I feel like if it was ever like a thing like that, and it was ever like a lyric for lyrics, or we going record for record, or we going diss record for diss record, or we going whatever the case is, I really genuinely don't feel like it's a nigga out there that could fuck with me. Somebody would have to do something just so immaculate, something that's just like, you know what I'm saying? The only nigga I ever felt like, all right, there's some pockets that niggas touched that I've never touched before is M. I've never ever felt like, you know, there's like a million pockets in the world I feel like there's not one pocket in the world that I really can't touch if I put my mind to it, but I've heard some crazy shit from him. I've heard some sort of pockets from him.
You know what? I get it. You know, I'm not going to say, because I get you got to be confident in yourself, whatever you do, right? But at the same time, it's like, Tori, you ain't.
I mean, I don't really listen to him. So
he put himself up there like he just, bro. I listen to Tori, like, behind the hype. You know, people was like, go. So I finally listened to Tori. Like, I downloaded the album. it didn't give what people was like, oh, Tory Lanez spit. He don't. He got a couple of hitters. But like far as he putting himself way up here, man, I bang Jay-Z for Jay-Z with you, bro. You ain't going nowhere near one of his albums. Like, stop. Like, oh, you toe-to-toe with somebody. With who? Not even Drake. Tory Lanez, I don't know who I could put him against.
I don't listen to it, so I don't know his style.
Ain't nobody out here I'm going to put him against. Bro, I'll bang you with my dude right now. Joey Badass, you probably won't even come close to him. Tory's trash.
You can be someone, you know, like Eminem and just have amazing cadence and like it's like almost like the syncopation and like I sit back with this act, cause zigzag, this back and this act, and this Z, and you know you almost become percussion. You know, inside the music.
I get you.
Oh my God. I sit back with this pack, it's this axe in this bag, it's this weed, it gives me needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth, cause it's birth, I've been cursed with this curse, it this curse, and this blurred, this berserk, and this dark, it works, and it helps in itself.
Actually, you know what? I've heard you rap. I've heard pieces of that in your freestyling before.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Like, did this just blow your mind at the time?
Okay, so this is the wordsmith. Eminem is the wordsmith. He's the guy who takes consonant clusters and compound syllable structure, and he bends words. He's the word bender.
Love extreme lyricists. And to me, he's the extreme lyricist when it comes to wordplay and all that, you know, the emotion and everything. So I would like to, a lot of people just want to hear us on a track to see who would win. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see how I sound next to who I deem the best rapper.
Wow, the best rapper.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's a lot of good rappers out there, great rappers out there.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem blew you away.
I'm blown away by how people actually think he's
that
great.
dude was phenomenal.
As someone who's known to be such a lyricist, what is it about Eminem's lyricism that blows G-Rap away?
It's his wordplay, it's his wittiness, it's his how he gets it across, his attitude, and his passion, his flow.
It's like no other.
It's everything. It's like he got the whole package. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that I thought about Nas, and the same thing I thought about Jay-Z.
When he came in, he was the first white boy that fucking.
He was the first white boy that was in Jamaica, that was hot in Jamaica.
A firecracker in everybody's ass. I don't give a fuck.
My name is.
What hood you was from?
My name is Slim in Jamaica,
Bro,
Jamaican people.
Listen, that's my point. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know no rapper, black, white, Hispanic, that could fuck with him when he came out.
True.
Eminem is the fucking GOAT. Let me just say that. That nigga's crazy, bro. His My Name Is, was stupid. I'd rather be carried inside the cemetery than buried alive. Like, just that, like, his fucking, the way he put shit together, bro,
It's ridiculous.
is, that's who nobody want to fuck with, yo. That nigga's crazy. That nigga's.
I mean, you see where he went in, man. Like,
He go, man.
Don't
I
get him
remember
angry.
Because he's already put out there.
I feel like it's shocking to see the amount of people already so far that have put him on that freaking throne.
You can't mess with this guy. Like, it's like, that's why I always tell y'all, why y'all come for this, man? When somebody diss him, it's like, leave him alone. Did y'all see how he rap? Man, I didn't even hear him in English class because the way Eminem delivers stuff, like, bro, was you reading a dictionary in school? Like, what was he reading that his mind functions like that? That's all I want to know. What content do you read? Send me his library.
That's a storm you don't want to fuck with. Eminem go crazy. I'd rather be carried inside. Like, it's so many. I fuck with his Dead Wrong verse. He got so many. I even fucked with the Infinite. When he used to kind of like rap like AZ.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Nas. My lyrics called the chain reaction. They get your brain reaction. It's like, it's crazy.
No, he's like, which one do you want me to spit out?
Jay-Z, Nas, Lupe.
Respect with artists, man, and especially like a conscious artist that sits down to write, and when he hears another artist that sits down and does his writing, and he know, brother, nasty. You know what I mean? Regardless, you can't take nothing away from his thoughts and his pen. Okay. You know what I mean? And M is nasty, man. I tell people to this day, if M was black, he'd be. If M was black, he'd be the next Muhammad Ali, man.
Shout out to Pac, without him I wouldn't be here, believe it or not. Shout out to Eminem, same situation. All his old shit, that's like a part of who I am. I wouldn't be who I am without Eminem's music.
Dang, that's crazy.
Lyricist and what he meant as an artist to this rap game. Yeah, I would put Nas in the same category. Sure. I don't think Nas is bigger than Eminem.
One of my favorite verses from Eminem, from the song Till I Collapse featuring Nate Dogg. I mean, I just feel like he spazzed the hell out on this record. My thoughts are sporadic. I act like I'm an addict. I rap like I'm addicted to smack, like I'm Kim Mathers. But I don't want to go forth and back in constant battles. The fact is I would rather sit back and bomb some rappers. So this is like a full-blown attack. I'm launching at them. The track is on some battling raps. Who wants some static? Because I don't really think that the fact that I'm Slim matters. A plaque and platinum status is whack if I'm not the baddest. The ending line is basically like, it doesn't matter how many records you sell, if you don't have respect in this game, then it means absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, just everything about that verse is incredible to me. From a critic standpoint, from someone who wants to sing along standpoint, the cadences, the rhythm, the flow, everything. One of the best verses ever.
All these great, artists that were either performers, dancers, singers, whatever. But I felt like the honesty, the honesty of hip hop and what Eminem was saying on his records, it motivated me. Like, yo, if he can be that honest, through hip hop, and there've been other storytellers, but never quite as vivid as his.
Yeah.
So I was like, we need to keep it real like him.
It's hard. That's hard.
Big T, that's one of my favorite verses. 8 Mile Road off the Eminem 8 Mile soundtrack. Quitting, I still might. Why do I put up this fight? Why do I still write? Sometimes it's hard enough just dealing with real life. Sometimes I want to jump on stage and just kill mics and show these people what my level of skills like. But I'm still white. Sometimes I just hate life. Something ain't right. Push the brake lights.
Like not tripping, and you want me to piss Eminem off so he can come fucking kill you and me?
Like a hitman?
Nah, I'm good. You wanted me to say something about Jay, I will, but I ain't fucking with him.
Why not M though?
M's good.
He's that good, right?
He's really fucking good. And when he get to, I can't tell you what it really is. Your ass is scratch, man.
Why he does voice like that?
If you listen to the first track on the Shady 15 album, man, that's a dangerous man to play with. Yeah. Verbally, he's very dangerous, and I'm a fan of J. Cole. I got J. Cole's all his shit. Okay. So he knows that I respect him. Okay. With that being said, I don't know too many people who really want it with M verbally. I just don't.
It's rough.
I don't know if that's even a smart idea.
It's rough.
Huge Eminem fan, and especially from his first 3 albums, I was like all the way in. You know what I mean? I'm still all the way in because he's still amazing. But, that was a point in my life, a very pivotal point in my rap career, my rap. My first song I ever made was literally just biting Eminem and Nas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go listen, you would hear both influences.
Eminem on a different level, bro. You can't, that's just Eminem, bro. You let Eminem do Eminem, bro. But I'm just honored, bro. At the end of the day, I'm honored. Right now, Eminem just a GOAT, bro.
Used to Eminem music on the 1998
Busta was a GOAT too. I don't think Busta get enough credit.
With Fuji's out there, Tribe Called Quest, Public Enemy, Nas. Wyclef tells me to come on his tour bus. So I get on the bus. He has a 6-song EP of Eminem. And I'm wilding out so much at the entrance of the bus that I broke the windshield of the tour bus on Wyclef's bus with my head. When your music is that compelling that you don't even have time to think, you just react. It's instinctual.
That jacket hard, DC.
That's when you know that the music is touching your soul. And at that point, I fell in love. I fell in love with Eminem from that day and has held him in one of the highest regards as probably one of the most profound wordsmiths and lyrical masters of the microphone.
Thing is, this is a skill-based game. Whether you Latino, Japanese, if you step off the moon, you got to be able to rock. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people rock hard, some people rock slow, but regardless, the end result is do the audience feel you. If they feel you, you win in this game. A lot of cats right now I know can rhyme their ass off, but they really ain't. Nobody's feeling them. It's like, okay.
We saying the same thing. A lot of people not hearing this.
So you got to be clever, and I think what Eminem figured out a way is how to be clever and say rhymes that, you you might not even like him, but after you start listening to it, you be laughing.
I love that album. That's
You
one
be
of my
laughing.
favorite albums.
When I heard Eminem's verse on the Drake shit, I went back and rewrote my shit for 2 days. I canceled appointments to rewrite. When I heard Eminem's verse on the Drake shit, I went back and rewrote my shit for 2 days. I canceled appointments to rewrite.
See, that's why
A bunch of joints with M, man. That's my man.
That's very interesting.
M had you with that Jay-Z moment.
Yo, let me
that
just
Jay
say
lied about that. He talking about he had to go talk to himself and look himself in the mirror. But that moment, Emma had
You're
you like
probably
that.
the only person that did a record with M that they said that M didn't body. How do you feel about that? Because everyone that M get on a record with, they say he body. I have never heard them say that about you.
I can humbly say I expected that, because when you get on a joint, that's like a championship game, and you win it, and they ask you, how do you feel? Did you feel you was going? Yeah, I came in with my game plan, and I expected my game plan to work. Yeah, so M is, when you send a song to M, I attacked it like that, like, nah, you're not. You're just not. You're not gonna do me this. You're not gonna do me this, and so I'm gonna put it all out there. Either we gonna be right here with it and just make a beautiful, wonderful, great song, but you ain't gonna do me that. And so that's what we did. Yeah, we just made a wonderful, great song. I ain't hear nobody ever say nobody body each other, nothing like that. I just made sure that he ain't body me. That boy is a monster.
Get on this track of me and body my
Make some noise for the greatest rapper to ever get on a motherfucking microphone. He goes by the name of Eminem.
I think that was. It's hard.
Relapse is a fucking amazing album.
It is, but the accent is
9 out of 10. The accent actually made the song. The flow on Stay Wide Awake, from a flow perspective, not one rapper ever will be able to fucking touch that. The way that he mimicked, like the way that he flipped syllables to rhyme with words that never rhymed is out of this fucking
It is
world.
better than Encore.
The storytelling
and better
on
than
that
Recovery.
album from Deja Vu, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be, and I will stand by it.
But when he dropped Lose Yourself in the music, he touched on something that every nigga understood.
Let me tell you something. Me and Pun waited online. Me and Big Pun, rest in peace. We was out in LA for the Grammys. We were nominated for Grammys. Big Pun was nominated for Grammy. First solo Latino to sell 2 million records. Waiting online at Tower Records at midnight to get the Eminem's.
Albums that's better than every album niggas done put out though. You know what I'm saying? He been in the game 20 years plus. Yeah, so he got what album is better than the Marshall Mathers LP? You can't just say an album is better than that. You could say you like an album just as much. Every good nigga saw A-Mob.
What do you think about him being a guest in the House of Hip Hop?
I mean, but certain niggas bring you in and you invited. Yeah. You with proof, a fucking legend.
Yeah,
a nigga who
he vouched for you, so nigga, so you official.
You official.
See, I think this is an era too of hip hop. Like when you see these videos, I don't know when this is aired to look like a little bit older. A lot of these clips. This is an era where rappers actually gave flowers to other rappers and said, like, gave the respect to rappers. This day and age, there's so many egos now. They ain't giving out nothing. Like, it's too many egos in the industry now. Back then, they gave credit where credit was due.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what Papoose was saying. This is a real lyricist who has no bias. He said, looking at some of y'all's so-called opinions on this track confirms exactly what I thought. The majority of y'all don't know shit about hip-hop. Laughing my fucking ass off. This track is fire. And it is.
Eminem's too big. M ain't the same no more.
He not, but he too big.
But if Griselda get involved, no, M is
Griselda,
no.
Chill,
What do you mean?
chill.
Oh nah, no. M is the
You
same.
can't even put Griselda.
M is the same. Did you hear Eminem on Fat Joe shit, bro?
Yeah, no, crazy.
The
I didn't hear
nigga,
that.
please, listen. Just,
That's when he dissing the Cannon at.
Can we just listen? Let's listen to that.
I didn't hear that.
Bro.
Get him the fuck out of here.
First of all, people must know what
y'all probably
eunuch
don't know what a eunuch is.
Right.
Tell him. But a eunuch is a person with no balls.
Castrated.
Or castrated person that doesn't have the.
Yo, we gotta
a male.
understand, Nick.
It's like,
bro,
and I
word to Terror Squad,
he just hit. Okay,
but that's all puns aside, though.
I'm not saying he can't rap.
I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note. Everything on double
That was fire.
Everything.
He got triples. He got triples.
He got triples.
This should be crazy.
I'm not saying.
I let her cut my balls or two before I lost to you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm fire. Super fire.
That's crazy.
That's literally. That's literally no lie.
Nigga, that's a dog. The ball.
Cracker with a barrel arm to the teeth, Anderson Pop. Shout out to Afeni Shakur, Anderson Pop. Bro, I know what Eminem is capable. You know what he's capable of doing, bro. He will say add the subtract of the T with the H half and putting on the casket clothes for that. And it's two O's in the middle, the K came in the middle, both the side, the clips hit the middle. Like he might put us all in the blender.
Yeah.
Fucking with him in his clips.
Yo, why you do that to us, Henry?
Yo, if this nigga fucked me up because of you, bro. Yo, and then you subtract it, then that's two O's with the K behind. Yo,
I'm gonna say this.
Go, Cardo.
I'm gonna say this. Yo,
go, Cardo.
I'm not saying Eminem is better than everybody, but there's really nobody better than Eminem.
Right. That's the best way to put it. There isn't.
Never took much to convince Dre, never been swayed by color or skin shade. Since day one, Hellraiser with twin blades. I'm a sensei, giving up, no comprende.
Listen to that. That's just.
I think that's amazing. I feel like this was an amazing video because, and like you said, I can never say that word. Say it.
I don't even know where you had it.
Predominantly. Well, how do you fucking say? Predominantly.
Yes.
Black industry. They gave their flowers to M, and I think that's amazing. And then if there's some that actually were able to collab with M, so imagine you growing up and he motivated you, and then you are finally able to collab with him. Like, I just feel like he it's like that say, like, you know, in his past life he was probably black.
I feel like, and if you, as a rapper, I ain't talking about fans, if you had, like, you feel like you was better than him, I feel like you had to go battle with him, or you gonna diss him and go toe to toe. And a lot of people haven't done that. And ones who have done that, we've seen what happened to their careers. I'm not gonna say no names, but it's the truth. And if you wanted smoke with him, you could have had smoke. But y'all ain't, like they said, when he came out, everybody was quiet. Y'all had something to say behind the scenes, like, oh, I don't like him, but y'all didn't say it to him or try to diss him. But when it came to reality, not a lot of people has called Eminem out over their careers. And when they do happen, their careers get destroyed. So there is a fear in the industry of Eminem. So that's why he is who he is. He's the GOAT. Give the man his GOAT status. But it's crazy to see some of these rappers who said it. Like, that's crazy on the game, though. Like, I like Game, don't get me wrong. But to see him actually give him his flowers early, and then now you dissed him in your, now where we at, it's like, bro, you better be glad. He's lucky Eminem didn't respond, because I'm pretty sure M was bringing that up. Oh, remember your interview when you blah, blah, blah. But
he
now,
probably would have.
You'd have been destroyed. You'd have been hurt. Your career, well, Game career is kind of there. Younger Game was doing his thing. Older Game, I don't know what he'd be doing.
Anyway.
I like it. Now, as I see, like I said earlier in the video, it was a part. This is part 1, so I'm guessing there's a part 2 where there's more saying stuff. So if there is, let us know. I want to
let us know your opinion in the comments. Are you guys the same as them as far as, like, you guys feel the same? I know. I feel like I just repeated myself.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like M has a crown?
Or not?
Or not? And if y'all saying no, who do you think is better then? Let us know. Be honest.
I want to know.